Hi guys, I rarely go live just to talk. Beginning to make me feel like I'm a blogger here, but I'm not trying to be that. But just something told me to talk about what I'm going to talk about right now. And anything I quote, I'm not claiming to be any of that myself. I'm just quoting for the sake of the arguments I'm trying to make and whatever. Gandhi said that you can't win a fight, you can't stop a problem on the same level that started it. And Bono said in one of his songs, if you want to kiss the sky, better learn how to kneel. And the Bible talks about a camel having to get through an eye of a needle, and camels would have to kneel to get through. So I'm just trying to do some of that myself. I'm just trying to say that I've got what seem to be haters, and I've got what seem to be fans, and then there's me. But I'm not saying that all the haters are wrong. I'm not saying all the fans are right, and I'm not saying the opposite either. I'm just saying that I'm me, and if you like me, then that's cool. If you don't, then you don't. I can't. And my great guitar teacher, I don't talk about him much, that taught me guitar for the last 2 years of high school, told me, Jimmie, at any concert, there's always going to be three types of people. People that like it, people that don't like it, and people that don't care. And that's just life. It's just, nobody's going to like everything, no one's going to hate everything, and some people just aren't going to care. So just to make a little point here, I'm reading a book called The Quadrivium, which is the four sections of liberal arts, but I think the first three are called the trivium, and that is they are the main virtues in art and maybe life. I don't know, but they're truth, beauty, and goodness. So let me just talk about those for a second. First of all, there's truth. The haters aren't all wrong, and the fans aren't all right. I mean, there's truth in even lies. Lies have to have partial truth to even be taken. That doesn't make them. But that doesn't. That the one the someone's truth might be their truth, and that might not be reality. But that's still their right to have that truth. And I might have a different truth, and the fans might have a different truth. But rather than argue about who's right, I just want to offer that there's no purely truth statement, and there's no really purely non-true statement, really. I mean, some things can be considered absolutely true, but I'm not going to sit here or stand here, walk here, and say that I'm all right, the haters are all wrong, the fans are all right, because the haters are smart enough to put some truth in what they say, and then they skew it and make it sound like I'm a bad whatever. But that's just their opinion, and they have a right to it, and that's fine. So I'm not going to argue with them much further. I hope not. Then after truth, there's beauty. Well, there's beauty in the way a person looks. There was beauty in the way a person is inside, and there's beauty in a person's music and things like that. Well, if the haters think I'm ugly in any of those three ways, and the fans think I'm beautiful in any of those ways, that's their opinion. I'm not trying to make everybody has to love me. Everybody has to think, no. If the haters think I'm ugly, or my music's ugly, or my character is ugly, then I'm thinking. That's their opinion. And in fact, I would be a dictator if I said that only the fans can comment. That would be really evil of me. So I don't want to do that. If you think I'm ugly, or just, you're free to say so. I can't make not everyone's going to think I'm beautiful. Not everyone's going to think I'm ugly, and some people are going to just not care. And then the last one is goodness. Well, that's a tricky one. I'm not all good. If I were all good, I'd be hanging on a dang cross, because that's one good person in this world. So all I am is me. And if you think I'm good, well, that's great. Then I appreciate the good energy. If you think I'm bad, then at least rejoice that you probably are good, and I'm the one going to hell, not you. So take it as a positive. So, and plus none of us are Jesus Christ, or we'd be hanging on a tree. So I just wanted to say this, and love you guys. Peace, rock and roll. Please have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.